In the quiet moments of the night, when the world is asleep and silence fills the air, I find myself lost in thought. It's in these moments, when the weight of the world seems to press down the hardest, that I confront the deepest parts of myself. I face the fears, the doubts, and the insecurities that have plagued me for as long as I can remember. They're like shadows, lurking just beneath the surface, always there, always waiting for a moment of weakness to consume me. But I've come to realize something profound, something that has transformed the way I see myself and the challenges I face. I will never give up. There's a fire inside me, a burning determination that refuses to be extinguished. It's been there for as long as I can remember, a quiet, steady flame that has grown stronger with each passing day. This fire is my will, my unyielding resolve to keep pushing forward, no matter how hard the road becomes. It's what drives me to rise every morning, to face the day with courage, even when the odds are stacked against me. I've made a promise to myself, a vow that I will hold on to until my last breath. I will never give up. The world is not a kind place. It's filled with obstacles, with challenges that seem insurmountable, and with people who doubt you, who tell you that you can't, that you won't, that you're not good enough. I've heard it all. I've been told to quit, to accept my limitations, to settle for less than what I know I'm capable of achieving. But I've never been one to listen to the naysayers, to those who want to see me fail. I've always been driven by a need to prove them wrong, to show them that I am more than they ever imagined. I've faced adversity head-on, with a fierce determination that refuses to be broken. I've been knocked down, time and time again, but I've always gotten back up, because I will never give up. Failure is a part of life, an inevitable reality that we all must face at one point or another. I've failed more times than I can count. I've made mistakes, I've taken wrong turns, and I've fallen short of my goals. But each failure has taught me something valuable, something that I carry with me as I continue on my journey. I've learned that failure is not the end, but a beginning, a chance to start over, to try again, to do better. Failure has shaped me, molded me into the person I am today. And it's through failure that I've discovered my greatest strength, my refusal to give up. There have been moments when the path ahead seemed impossible, when it felt like the world was against me, like I was fighting a losing battle. The weight of it all was almost too much to bear. In those moments I questioned myself, doubted my ability to keep going. But deep down I knew that I couldn't give up. I couldn't let the hardships, the setbacks, the disappointments define me. I had to keep moving forward, no matter how slow the progress, no matter how difficult the journey. Because giving up was never an option. It was never in my nature. There's a certain power that comes with refusing to give up, a strength that can only be found in the face of adversity. It's in those moments of struggle, when everything seems to be falling apart, that you discover who you really are. You find out what you're made of, what you're capable of. I've learned that I am stronger than I ever imagined, that I have a resilience that can withstand even the harshest storms. This strength is my greatest asset, the force that drives me forward, even when the road ahead is shrouded in darkness. I will never give up, because I know that I have the power within me to overcome anything that comes my way. Life has a way of testing you, of pushing you to your limits, of seeing how far you're willing to go in pursuit of your dreams. It throws obstacles in your path. It knocks you down, and it challenges you to get back up. I've faced these tests time and time again, and each time I've risen to the challenge. I've learned that the key to success is not in avoiding failure, but in refusing to be defeated by it. It's about getting back up, brushing yourself off and continuing the fight. No matter how many times I'm knocked down, I will always get back up, because I will never give up. There are days when the struggle feels endless, when it seems like I'm making no progress, like I'm stuck in the same place, no matter how hard I try to move forward. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel like all the effort, all the sacrifice is for nothing. But I remind myself that every step I take, no matter how small, is a step closer to my goal. Progress is not always visible, but it's there, in every moment of persistence, in every refusal to give up. I know that as long as I keep moving forward, I will eventually reach my destination, because I will never give up. The world is filled with people who have given up on their dreams, who have let the hardships of life beat them down, who have settled for less than they're capable of. But I refuse to be one of those people. I refuse to let my dreams die, to let the challenges I face break me. I've come too far, fought too hard, to give up now. I have a vision of what I want, of the life I'm striving to create, and I will do whatever it takes to make that vision a reality. I will never give up, because my dreams are worth fighting for. There have been times when I felt alone in this journey, when it seemed like no one else understood the struggle, the pain, the relentless effort required to keep going. But I've learned that solitude can be a source of strength, that it's in those moments of isolation that you discover your true power. I've found comfort in knowing that I am enough, that I have everything I need within me to succeed. I don't need the approval of others. I don't need validation from the outside world. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. And I know that I will never give up. Persistence is not just about continuing to push forward when things are going well. It's about digging deep, finding the strength to keep going when everything seems to be falling apart. It's about holding on to your vision, your goals, your dreams, even when the path ahead is filled with obstacles, with setbacks, with disappointments. I face more than my fair share of these challenges, and each time I've had to make a choice, give up or keep going. And each time I've chosen to keep going, because I know that the only way to truly fail is to give up, and I refuse to fail. There's a certain beauty in the struggle, in the relentless pursuit of a dream. It's a beauty that can only be seen by those who are willing to endure the hardships, to keep fighting even when the odds are against them. I've learned to embrace the struggle, to see it not as something to be avoided, but as something to be welcomed. The struggle is what shapes us, what makes us stronger, what prepares us for the success that lies ahead. I will never give up, because I know that every challenge I face, every obstacle I overcome, is bringing me one step closer to my goal. There are times when the journey feels overwhelming, when it seems like the weight of the world is on my shoulders, and I'm not sure if I can carry it any longer. But in those moments, I remind myself of why I started this journey in the first place. I think about the dreams that have fueled me, the goals that have driven me, and the vision of the future that I'm working towards. And I know that I can't give up. Not now, not ever. Because I've come too far, fought too hard, to turn back now. I will never give up, because my dreams are worth every ounce of effort, every drop of sweat, every tear shed along the way. The road ahead is uncertain, filled with challenges that I can't yet see, obstacles that I haven't yet faced. But I'm not afraid. I've learned that fear is just another challenge to overcome, another obstacle in the path to success. I won't let fear hold me back, won't let it stop me from pursuing my dreams. I've faced fear before, and I've conquered it. And I know that I will continue to conquer it, time and time again, because I will never give up. Success is not a straight path, not a journey with a clear beginning and end. It's a winding road, filled with twists and turns, with moments of doubt and uncertainty, with setbacks and failures. But it's also a road filled with growth, with learning, with strength and resilience. I've learned to appreciate the journey, to see the value in each step I take, no matter how difficult. I know that every challenge I face, every setback I encounter, is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, to get closer to my goal. I will never give up, because I know that this journey is worth every struggles, every challenge, every moment of doubt. There are times when I've felt like giving up, when the road ahead seemed too difficult, the challenges too great. But each time I've found a reason to keep going, a spark of hope that reignites the fire within me. I think about the people who believe in me, who have supported me along the way, and I know that I can't let them down. I think about the dreams I've held on to for so long, the vision of the future that has driven me forward, and I know that I can't give up now. I will never give up, because I owe it to myself, and to everyone who has believed in me, to see this journey through to the end. The world may be filled with obstacles, with challenges that seem insurmountable, but I've learned that there's nothing more powerful than the human spirit, nothing stronger than the will to succeed. I've faced adversity head-on, and each time I've come out stronger, more determined, more resilient. I've learned that there's no challenge too great, no obstacle too difficult, that can stop me from achieving my dreams. I will never give up, because I know that I have the strength, the determination, and the will to overcome anything that comes my way. So to anyone who is listening, to anyone who feels like the road ahead is too difficult, like the challenges are too great, like they're not sure if they can keep going, I tell you this: don't give up. Don't let the challenges, the setbacks, the failures define you. You are stronger than you think, more resilient than you realize. You have the power within you to overcome anything that comes your way. I will never give up, and neither should you. Because in the end, it's not about the destination, but the journey. It's about the strength you find within yourself, the resilience you discover, the determination that drives you forward. So rise, fight, and never give up, because you are capable of greatness, and the world is waiting to see what you will achieve.